Lord, Lord, what is his name? Ricky Smiley, he crying. Ricky Smiley crying, y'all, on Instagram. He was crying. It's like I don't know what to do. Like, what? Do you feel sorry for them? Because they came at Katt Williams for years, and I think I feel sorry for their soul, their spirit, for the simple fact, um, allegedly they have stolen themselves. You know what I'm saying? To the higher ups, and he comes. Ricky Smiley comes and he's crying on Instagram, and I'm just like, I mean, but I feel as though Cat had to do what he had to do for people that have been bothering him for years. Cat is like in a whole nother category, according to all, like he said, all the people that team up. They have their own little clique. Wow. Cat Williams, he stands alone. He's his own man. He's his own person, and I know it could get to them because all of them coming out. All of them saying something. He really touched on some stuff, and probably will have more to say if they don't leave him alone. You know, and keep his Cat Williams name out their mouth, but they don't know how to do that because some when people can't keep your name out of their mouth, they want to be you. It's something or some type of energy that they want from. So, I mean, they they worship whole different people from what Cat Williams worship. So, of course, no one, everyone like Trick Daddy, coming out saying stuff. Of course you're gonna come out, Trick Daddy, because you're on the. It's only one sided when it comes to people that all the people that want to gang up on people like Steve Harvey, um, Ricky Smiley. I know people love these men for years. These people for years. Tiffany Haddish, which I don't think she's funny, and I don't think not Cat Williams, but Kevin Hart is funny. I think, um, they're just simple entertainers like singers and stuff like that. But to me, they not because I feel like it's a lot of lies that come along with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody perfect. But when people sitting up here paying all that money, that's just like what I was saying the other day. You pay all this money and these people are like this. Now, I feel when I see Smiley crying, is that I don't know, have mercy on him. Because when you do things unto others, it will be done to you. You cannot have your way in every way. Like Cat Williams touched on a lot, and man, if you see all those views, millions and millions of views over there on Shannon YouTube, oh my god, oh my goodness, like, people know the truth. And for a Trick Daddy to come out and say something like they do, when was that he said a joke about you and you just decided to come out here? It's the gangster getting sensitive. It's the gangster getting sensitive, but they are kind of sensitive. Gangsters are kind of sensitive, though. But you're saying you're a gangster, but you come out here, you talking about Cat Williams, you trying to make jokes. It don't sound funny from a big belly dude. Like, you sitting up there, your belly is driving the wheel, and you can barely talk. Almost like when what he was saying about Cedric the Entertainer looking like a walrus, and also Faison Love. Like, you sitting up here, y'all literally sitting up here talking about this man. Cat Williams is standing on his own, himself, and I applaud Katt Williams for standing up to a whole bunch of bullies and people, just saying stuff about you don't know, taking from you, you know what I'm saying? And it's that time, just like he said. It's that time for the people that sit up there, they bully people, they talk about people, they take from people. It's time for that, for those type of people. They need to come to the forefront, you know, because it can't keep happening to the good people. And then you just sit up there and have to take it. I could feel exactly what he was saying. And he was making jokes, but he knows who he is as a person, you know, and they don't, because they're being controlled by others, by other people. You see what I'm saying? And this is how they're able to have all this wealth. When you in a business, you starting your own business, you supposed to be the mastermind behind all that. You don't want to be being controlled by anybody else. Like if okay, for example, I started my YouTube myself. Why would I want anyone to come in and try to destroy it? I don't care how long it takes. I know I did the hard work myself. With Katt Williams is saying like they need a nudge. They needed a nudge. They need some people pushing them and on their side, you know? Bully type people that don't want you when you come in. They don't want other people to like you. They don't want other people to love you. Although you know that you're golden. You know that. So I kind of don't, I can't, what they've done wrong. You got some that may be like, because I feel like that Ricky Snyder cry I just seen not too long ago is a cry of, it seems like a cry of regret. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because sometimes people, they play their role. They do act too, not just do comedy. But it sounds like a cry of regret and regretting that they even mentioned or said anything about it, about Katt Williams. But it's a lot of them that's so big-headed, they think nothing could get taken away from them, you know? And that's what's crazy to me. Like, even, I see Faison, I see Ice Cube come out, but I feel like Ice Cube, he wanted to say it. What basically I heard him say 100, almost 100% of that, is true. But only thing he wanted to clear up was, the R word, right? But if you look at it from the actor part of when Katt had to play that part, and he was sitting up there, he reading the play, reading the what he has to say, and he's switching it up into his own. In his head, he probably had to look at it like that in order to bring the light out, just like he did for Ice Cube show. But I can see what Ice Cube was saying on that part, but basically everything else Katt Williams was saying was true. So what he was trying to say, like, he don't want nobody to think that he does stuff like that, which I think Katt Williams was just in his own mind about that, far as, situating himself to get ready to act. Because if you look at the movie, it looked like Terry Crews was coming up and now to do the R word, but it completely gets stopped. Katt Williams don't allow it to happen, and you see him make him come out of there with, if you seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, so I would kind of think that it was like that type too. But we know how Cube is. We know Cube is not like that. So, but if he had to come out there and explain that is his brand, He had to explain that part, but other words, he think everything else is correct that Katt Williams said. Where's the lies? A lot of people, not ain't it a lot of people. I'm just hearing Trick Daddy. Then Columbus Short come out and talk about Cedric the Entertainer, saying that Katt Williams is not telling a lie. I'm like, it's more people saying he's telling the truth than I only seen, like I said, Trick Daddy, you know? And Trick Daddy, you ain't did that in what, 20, 30 years? I don't know. And even I liked his music then, but I just can't even see it now. Let's be clear. I liked his music then. I don't even like Trent like that, you know. I don't dislike her as a person, but I'm talking about as far as her music. But a lot of people may think otherwise, but kudos to you. But yes, I don't think he should have had an opinion and something that wasn't ain't have nothing to do with him. And then you're talking reckless to somebody that wasn't even talking to you. He wasn't even talking to him. You went all the way back to when he said something about you. It's jokes. Like, can't nobody make no joke about you. Like, oh, you angry over breakfast every morning, gangster, or something? Like, golly. Can't nobody talk about Trick. Don't talk about Trick, y'all. That's another one. Don't talk about him. They only want you to remember to talk about them when they're doing good. You know, when the light is just shine on them. You know. So, all this is crazy. But I'm glad Katt Williams did it. Some people need to be put it out to the light, because that's just another thing. I seen a T.I. and Tiny and a girl came out with accusations. I knew this stuff was about to happen. I was sitting up there like, they think they got away with something. That's how I feel about T.I. and Tiny. That's just how I feel. Like, yeah, you're able to raise your family, all that stuff look good, which you show on TV with your daughter singing and all that. Good, kudos. Your daughter is gonna be a good singer. Your daughter is gonna be a good actress. Just y'all better pray y'all be there with her, because I'm telling you, this P Diddy stuff and everybody else coming behind what Cassie did, it ain't gonna ever end. It's not gonna end. It's gonna be not. And P Diddy, don't think we forgot about you because of all this stuff going on. Because we ain't forget about you, and we also heard, and Cat wasn't gonna let us forget about you. You know, and I heard allegedly that he was talking about suing. Sir, all these people that sit up there talk about you, Diddy, and Diddy is in paperwork. You know, you know you got sued for that. You know, and a lot of people coming out for that. This is public. This is public news. You know, like, why you want to go come after him? Like, you come after him, and then after you do that to Katt Williams, some more people gonna come. Some more people gonna come out for him. From him again, like, it's gonna be new people. Like, because this man been doing this for too long. Did been doing it for a long time. What, Steve Harvey, with Kevin, with all of them who Katt Williams mentioned. They been doing this type of stuff for a long time. Imagine you trying to make it, and it's just someone there that you think, and nobody give me that. Don't give me that. Oh, you supposed to look out for each other. They didn't look out for that man. They tried to break that man down. And I'm not finna look out for nobody. I'm not finna sit up here and not say how a person is when you know this person is that way. I'm not finna sit up here and just act like, oh, you know, this is a good person. Steve Harvey is a good person. Kevin Hart is a good person. You know, yeah, everybody make mistakes, but just because he's black don't mean they can get away with doing what they doing to people. Everybody needs to eat. Everybody can eat. to get away from the message. I'm a look out for my black sister and my black brother, or any color sister or brother, whatever, that looking out for me and wholeheartedly means it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's some grimy people. Steve is one. And Kevin is one. In the way Faison Love, he won. You sitting up here coming on there, he can't hardly breathe. Sitting up there trying to talk, it's like he trying to pull it out of him. Trying to talk about Katt Williams. Ain't none of y'all still, and I seen where Kevin Hart was watching a basketball game on Instagram, and he's talking about Katt Williams. You still ain't roast him like he roast you. So stop. This to me, this wasn't no game to Katt. Because Katt is naturally funny. But it wasn't no game to him. He threw some jokes in there, but it ain't no game to him. Just like you God's child. I'm God's child. Katt's God's child. Let no weapon formed against us. Because y'all in y'all cliques and you trying to keep me from having me, but he's on the road, right? I mean, that's just like in real life. I know people be trying to do things to try to hurt me. But you know what? Like I said, I'm God's child. And I'm that first. I'm God's child before my parents' child. And what's for me is for me. You can look at that hill and see that them people so high up on that hill now. Oh, but wait till God come and interfere in your life. And see how you go. When just because people try to hurt you. See, they knew Katt Williams was a hustler. He's a hustler, and they know that. And it was just crazy to me. I was telling my husband the other day, it was last month, that how, and I think I was on live, and I was telling everybody, I was just like, these people's stories are not their true stories. You know, and it's sad because people use homeless people's story to make a living. Like, these people don't even want to be homeless for you to be making up lies like that. I don't care what nobody say. I don't worship these people. Yes, thank you, because a real true person knows the truth, and I can say I know, and the people in my household know, Katt Williams wasn't lying, and I knew about these people. I don't like watching these people. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't care to. I like Bernie Mac. That's it. I just like Bernie Mac, and I like Katt Williams. And the people that he did not speak on is who he respected, like D.L. Hughley. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I always used to think, D.L. Hughley, I liked his show. Definitely, I love his show. It was a lot more funnier than I feel his stand-up comedy. I feel like his show was, I liked it. I still watch that show to this day. But I always thought he cursed so much, like everything is though. But Bernie Mac do too now. Bernie Mac's so funny. He remind me of the people in my family. It is so funny. They do not play. But I do miss Bernie Mac. But I still watch his shows. I still watch his show though. And his comedy. Stand-up comedy. Sure do. and a lot has been stolen from the the ones that are really working hard and writing their own stuff and really focus, like Katt Williams, but that was, I never seen an interview like it. um Katt Williams did not come there to play. He was dead serious, because when people continue on keeping your name in their mouth, but yet have not tried to reconcile in no kind of way with you, they self, like, wholeheartedly, honestly, truthfully, without the bull crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because we could be cordial, but don't be trying to play them games with me behind the scenes. That goes back to, like, with Cardi B and the Nicki. I was like, it's in everything where people try to hold you back because they see how good you are. Like, I have nothing against these people, but what I don't like is their behavior. Who, you know, the person they really truly is on the inside, and they're sitting up here trying to act like they're not, just to make their money, honey. And you gotta understand, there's a lot of people love these guys. Our elderly, our, just like with TD Jakes, our elderly, our grandparents, their parents, our mothers and fathers love these people, but yet y'all been sitting up here playing my folks this whole time like y'all some good people. Oh, the church that seen you, huh? Ricky smiling. He crying. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's all gonna pass through, because y'all know y'all got that little push and that little help. Ain't no telling really what y'all plotting behind the scenes, because y'all got that push and that help. Ain't that wrong with having that help, but it's something wrong with what you doing to get that help. You know what I'm saying? But hey, who am I? Who am I? I'm just somebody just talking, just giving my opinion. Everything in this live is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Um, yeah, all this is right on time, and I think more people need to just come on, not because it all needs to be broken down, shit down. Um, all evil people do, they stop they stop doing it one way to just do another evil thing another way. People are so evil, so low down, jealous, jealous. You know, I do know the interviewers, they ask about people, but you really don't have to answer. But Katt Williams said, I done heard my name way too many times, so you ain't even gotta ask me for real. I'm finna tell you everything. And said it so eloquent. Like, he so intelligent, very smart. And I see Kevin Hart sitting up there talking about when he was reading books and stuff like that. I'm like, you still ain't coming hard enough. That man blasted y'all. Y'all are embarrassed. Y'all heartbroken. Like, he had us laughing and at all at the same time. But at the same time, like, I don't put nothing past these people. I don't put nothing past these people. These people are evil, jealous, very. They want to have their way when they have their way. And let's say, you know, and then, okay, well, the crazy thing is, Luda, he came out and he started rapping. I'm just like, Luda, just go back in the studio. Just go. But with people like Luda, you have to watch it because they You'll think it's Steve Harvey have the most power. It'll be somebody like him. So I'm just gonna pray for people. I pray for Katt Williams because man, they can dish it, but they cannot take it. Katt Williams. They can dish it, but they cannot take it. That's the crazy thing about haters, jealous people, very envious people, people that do things behind your back. You know what I'm saying? They can't take it. They can't. So it's just like he said, I ain't seen nobody, and he ain't running to nobody in what 20, 25 years. Like he ain't seen nobody. But Katt Williams be doing his stuff himself, and you could tell he has a giving spirit. Like I ain't saying he give it all away, you know what I'm saying, but you could tell he be there. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. I gotta say it while I'm thinking about it. So Tiffany Haddish, she wants to come on there and she wants to talk about talking about he looked like Charleston White. Uh, Girl, go sit down. Just go sit down. You sitting in front of your crowd who you're supposed to be talking to, and you're explaining yourself about what Katt Williams is talking about. That ain't bother. You about to be focused on your job and what you know what I'm saying, got going on. Because I'm quite sure that was planned before Katt Williams did this. Because don't y'all have the little people that help you or whatever? You plan your week, your month, your year, so I'm quite sure that was booked. But somehow, once again, like even before Katt Williams went on to Shay Shay, y'all were talking about him before, and then what y'all gonna do if he come back out and he just roast the heck out of each and every one of you, and say how Faison was breathing, how Trick Daddy looked like his belly was driving. You know what I'm saying? He looked like a whole, what is it, gorilla out this mug. And you have the nerve to sit up here and talk about this man. That ain't even had nothing to do with you. He inserted himself. So you have every right to get roasted, Trick Daddy. All of them do, because all of them trying to roast him like he already killed y'all for now and forever. It's over. he already he already did it to y'all. Now, I mean, are you gonna take those jokes too? You gonna take the jokes that he already treated y'all with? He ate with y'all. Man, these people is a truth. But you know what? God got him. God got Katt Williams, because this, you don't know how that affected that man. But when you're dealing with higher ups like that, they don't care about what they do to you. They only care about what's done to them. Like, and they do it to somebody like Katt Williams. They could care less about people like us. They turn their nose up at us. Katt Williams still making millions. You know what I'm saying? He's still making billions, but they turn their nose up at him. So what y'all think they think about us? Because I already be seeing the celebrities, like the YouTubers, they always this. It trips me out. But y'all need them YouTubers to talk about y'all, to stay relevant. If YouTube stop talking about y'all, if Instagram stop talking about y'all, then guess what? You're worthless. You have nothing. treat the people right now, y'all celebrities treat people right. We have to work just like y'all do. We have to do stuff just like y'all do. Like, because we all get talked about. We all get treated wrong. We all have jealous people in our lives. We still go through it, but it's just not that much money like y'all got. So don't sit up there and try to act like y'all are better than us. Y'all can get talked about too. And on top of that, stop thinking you're only supposed to get talked about when you're doing good. Like like a person like me, like I said about I think it was Sexy Red. I feel like I don't like her music, but I think this is how I feel like she could have a great personality off. That could be like her alter ego. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like she have a good personality off, off camera without the music and stuff like that. So that's really the person who I would try to get to know. You know what I'm saying? Not the rap with the person. You know. Um yeah, it's been the whole and Katt Williams still getting numbers. And they still hey and they putting stuff out there and they ain't go viral like they expected to go viral, y'all. It's not gonna go viral. Cause y'all were the ones that was talked about. Y'all, I mean, he got y'all ass. He got y'all ass. It took on one little short, what y'all call him? Y'all call him all different leprechaun, all different type of name. But it only took that one person. He set the internet on fire. One person. But y'all had to gang up on that one person. That type of shit happens in real life too, man. You know? But you never win when you're being dirty. You never win when you're being dirty. It took all them, and it was just Katt Williams. Kudos to Katt Williams. That's crazy. To all the bullies and the people that have to team up on each other, that's weak as hell. That's weak as hell. Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, Faison, Love. Y'all have to sit up though. Gang up on people. Talk about people. Steal from people. These people, I mean, you can't feel what Katt Williams is saying when you say you work hard yourself and they taking these shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said about my page, I started this, right? So this is just an example. I started this. You can't take nothing away unless it's YouTube. Nobody else can take anything of what I started. Oh, that's my name on it, right? So this is basically what he was saying. Like, you trying to go the easy way at. No, I don't want any help for the simple fact that when I build it, I don't want the next person that helped me come bringing it down. I'm not fit to do it. Because I know one thing about me, I know about how people can be. Um, you can't always be so ready to receive that handout, you know, of help. Although you appreciate it, but if you're a strong person like I am, you build on your own, you know. And I feel like Katt Williams, like, I'm finna build this on my own, And these people, they gonna have to keep answering to other people. But me, I only answer to me. It's between me and God. You know what I'm saying? It ain't between me, God, and And I mean, because I don't know what God they serve. I don't know what God Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, Faison Love, who else? I mean, and Trick Daddy done brought himself into it, so he obviously must have want to go back to the higher ups too. He's trying to show his butt for some reason. I don't know. He's trying to show his butt for some reason. But one thing about it, all all handout and what people give you are not good to receive. Be mindful. You know, be mindful. I was even like that as a little girl. Like, be very mindful of what you receive from people, and especially the information. The information I see, Katt Williams, he was on point, but sometimes you can receive information from people that change your mind, your train of thought, and you weren't even on track like that. You weren't even on the same track that they was on, like, but they come throw something in there to try to break you down, to turn everyone against you, but yet they are really truly the one that is the problem. Hint, hint, reading between the lines. When you have people coming in and like, oh, they love you, they care, they like you, I like you, you cool, yeah, da, da, da. But then next thing you know, they're talking about everybody else, and you don't know what the hell they talking about at the beginning. And you're thinking the person is right, all right, but then next thing you know, this person ain't right. And now it leaves you thinking like, was this person really looking out for me? You have those moments, It no. People only look out for themselves. And there's people that will look out for you, but you really have to pay attention, because not people are not good people like they portray themselves to be. You know, and you sit up there, you think that person a good person, they done turned you against everybody, and then next thing you know, they're in that everybody's face. This is one of the reasons why I, period point blank, ride solo dolo. Period. See, especially when you don't know the people, how could you really get mad? But it's just something that I had to say. You know, when you don't know the people, you can't really get mad. You can't really get mad at people and how fake they really are and not real. But try to approach themselves as like they real. Listen, learn. Listen, learn. Gotcha. But yeah. And see, like Katt Williams said, he Steve Harvey, I'm sorry. Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer apologized to him. So, like, that wasn't genuine. That wasn't genuine. And they go back and they do what they did. But because they have the higher ups, right? They feel like they can do anything. They feel like they're so powerful. But I feel like Katt Williams is more powerful because he built himself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's more powerful than they are, because they always are gonna have to continue on answering to somebody else. Just period point blank. They're gonna continue on have to answer to somebody else, and I don't want to do that. The only person I want to answer to is God. That's it. It's crazy. But that was the best interview. That was the best. Man, if you have not seen that interview, I'm quite sure, because it almost took, what? Last time I checked, and that was this morning, 25 million. 25 million. This man did way more numbers because when I went on and see, because when you're doing an interview, and see, I did not see the Ricky Smile, I didn't see the Steve Harvey or the Cedric Entertainer. So I go back, and when I looked at those interviews, for one, they were boring and like, what's the name? They talking, and it's like they want people to like them so bad, and you're like, what? Y'all have things just sat there and given to you at the same time. Yeah, you work. Excuse me. You're working, but at the same time, y'all still have stuff just like given to you, like as you know, somebody like Katt Williams have to work actually extra hard. So, um, but y'all want to sit up there. I mean, they was bored, y'all. I'm sorry. They was bored. This they was they was bored. Even Cedric Entertainer, he was looking exactly how. When I see Cedric the Entertainer um on Shannon's show, I was like, he looked exactly like what Katt Williams said. I said, this is crazy. I said, why did he have to leave that image in my head of a walrus? He left the image in my head, and then I was crying laughing, y'all. Like, I know it's serious because like, who wants people to steal things from them, talk about them all the time? They ain't even out. Like, Katt Williams been minding his own business. So I went back and watched those interviews, and I just didn't find them so interesting. It nothing stood out. And then, just like I said, it's like they wanted him to like him so bad. And one particular thing that Shannon, he said he tried to look up where Ricky Smiley is supposed to play what, football at Birmingham at the parks. And I'm just sitting up there like, Shannon's like, I couldn't find it. I just couldn't find it. He was like, man, don't play with me like that on here. If the man can't find it, if you did, you did. But if the man can't find it, he did his research, but he couldn't find it. You can't blame him. Either you lying or you just one in a system. Nobody don't know you like that. You know, I doubt if I don't know Ricky Smiley in Birmingham, but I don't know. It could be. You'll never know. Some people walk up to you, you don't be knowing. You probably know them by name, or you probably know them, by face. It's different ways how people know you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all that was fun. All of it was funny, y'all. But at the same time, I knew I know it was a jokey joke situation, but when Katt Williams was going processing it, everybody how they were saying about him and everything, um, they, I know he had a heavy heart too, but you got Ricky smiling on here. Like, they need to just think about what they say and what they do before they do it, because y'all know that boy is a beast. He is a real true comedian. He's a real I can literally sit the whole time and watch him. I can literally, and I'm not a big TV watcher. You know what I'm saying? Even with the movies, I'm going to go to sleep on it. But one thing about me with Katt Williams, whatever he's in, or Bernie Mac, I'm watching. Old or new. Old or new. You just make everything. They think they got a viral moment. No, it's viral moment. Williams, it's letting him, let every one of them know how much power in God he's in. It ain't, they have to laugh it off and act like nothing bothers them, but they know. I mean, Faison and you see Trick Daddy, you see them. It's bothering Kevin Hart because he got to go to a whole football game. You supposed to be relaxed at a basketball game, rather. You supposed to be relaxing. But yet, you're talking about Katt, trying to make jokes about Katt Williams. I mean, you making like you just began comedy. Then you got Tiffany. She gonna stick with the boys. But when you start falling all the way down, Tiffany, let's see who really stick there for you because you already falling. Let's be clear. Because like I said, I don't think you're funny. I never did. I mean, be mindful of these people. Be mindful of these people. I just had to speak my piece about that, and I really love that interview. I never seen Nam like it. Like, it went up. It went up, and for the record, if this he can drink and he's still talking, he still know what the heck he's saying. You know, cause seem like Katt Williams, one of people like me, like I'm still focused, no matter what it is. I'm still focused. Just when you think you done throw me off a little, no, I'm still focused. But all right, y'all. I just came on here for that. I'll see you later, guys. Thank those who did come on here and view for a little while, whatever, because I see people come in and come out. You know, you ain't gotta be scared to give me no views. You can do it. You can do it. You can be loyal. You can. And for those that do stay on here almost the whole time, thank you. Thank you mostly. You know, because you don't have to do it. But I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a good night.